Very wonderfully explained, Ramkiji. Literally, it is an eye-opening, it's full, treasure of knowledge, and which is unlimited. This is just not even as you said, 1,000 part 1,000 of that. So, but still with that, as you said, once you go to the snana and samudra snana, and you feel blessed the same way we are feeling it, that we are taking with little bit this, but still we feel very blessed and we feel very happy. Uh, I had put this one question, I think, on our group about the Vyahriti and what is Vyahriti, and what about the association with the when we should say, when we should not say with the uh, mantras, or when it should be. That was one of my question.
Sure. Thank you for that. That's a really good question. There is a process called Sishtachara Nyaya. Sishtachara Nyaya means you have to follow the path of the Sishtas. Who are Sishtas for us? Our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents, our uncles, grand-uncles. Those are all Sishtas for us because they are holding the family tradition. And ideally, they will be holding the Vedic tradition also, if you are part of that kind of family. Or you will have a guru. The guru will have a Parama Guru. The Parama Guru will have a Parapara Guru. We worship at least 3 generations. In some traditions, they worship a 4th also, Parameshti Guru. So the Guru Parampara, what they follow, you have to follow. That is the rule. Your family tradition, your Guru tradition. 90% of the time, there will be perfect match. If not, you will be able to figure out which one to pick. Not an issue. So Vyahriti kya hai? Vyahriti is Virat Svaroopa Vishnu Upasana. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha. That is a Vyahriti mantra. You saw that last time. Kya hota hai ki Gayatri with the 3 parts, Tatsavitur Varenyam, traditionally it is always worshipped with Vyahriti. Therefore, when we say Gayatri mantra, we start with Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha. There is a meditation. I was hoping to cover it in Jyotisha Shastra. There is a meditation, but it is a good point. You have raised, we can cover it right now. Our scriptures allow us to worship God in an immense form as infinity and allows us to worship that God as Antaryami. If you worship God as the infinitely created universe, space is infinite on all directions. It is logically proved in the Vedas. For that, there is a meditation. You can sit wherever you are. You can close your eyes. You can chant Vyahriti, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, and you can say, I am in this body. This body is in this room. This room is in this house. This house is in this subdivision. This subdivision is in ab jahan bhi rehte hain, Palatine to Palatine, Naperville to Naperville. This is in the greater Chicago area. This is in Illinois. Every time you can do Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, your mind is expanding. It is in the state, it is in the country, it is in the continent, it is part of these 7 continents, and it is part of this one planet, which is just a small part of this solar system with this sun. In our own galaxy, there is so many billions of this kind of suns with its own planets. And that galaxy is just one small galaxy in so many galaxies. All this forms we call one Brahmanda. And Shankaracharya tells us there are Brahmandani Bahuni. That's a meditation, Vyahriti meditation. When you go from the small body that you are inhibiting, right, you're living in right now, to considering yourself to be part of that Virat Svaroopa Vishnu, it gives you an experience like no other. So many things that you face will become so small and easy to handle because you are used to touching something that is so large. That is Vyahriti meditation. You can meditate using just Vyahriti. But when people do Sandhya, Pratha Sandhya, Madhyana Sandhya, Sayam Sandhya, we do Sandhya 3 times a day in our worship. Morning Sandhya, we do 108 Gayatri. Afternoon Sandhya, we do 32. Evening Sandhya, we do 64. That time Vyahriti mantra is associated with the Gayatri mantra to become what we traditionally know as Gayatri mantra. So we start with Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. Then, depending on whether you are doing it in Nistrit Gayatri Chandas or Gayatri Chandas, you will do the matra Tatsavitur Varenyam or Tatsavitur Varenyam. It's a different Chandas. So that whole thing includes Vyahriti meditation and Gayatri as part of the larger Gayatri mantra. So there are two ways of doing Upasana with Vyahriti. But Vyahriti by itself is worshipping Vishnu as Virat Svaroopa. The universe that we see is divine. Bhagavan has created, he is Upadana Karana, he is Nimitta Karana. That means seeing the universe itself is seeing Bhagavan. That is the experience we want to get through the Upasana of Vyahriti. I like the topic. Premierna told no Veda Vigyanam. So Veda Vigyanam ka translation kiya hai, so it's a favorite topic for me. Bhagavatam, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita. रात को 11 बज गया करके मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा. So you tell me when to stop. You tell me to continue. I will continue. ऐसा है.
I think is anybody has it, or we can conclude it here. But again, I thanks everybody who has joined it for this very great session, and we thank again and again to Ramkiji giving his knowledge to us, though in the very limited time. Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam.